Hey folks, this is Lens, also known as Audible Agent. I have in front of you an EVVA ICS, which I just successfully picked for the very first time. I had tried to get this on camera several times, and I felt like being on camera talking was messing me up. So, of course, turn off the camera, and I get it open for the first time. So, we're going to give this another shot. Let's see. Here's the key for this guy. I'm going to be using a Sparrow's hook, a DIY flag, a couple of tension wrenches. If I get this open, I will gut it. And also, if that happens, then I plan on doing a follow-up video on this lock because I've learned a ton from trying to pick this. I got it 6 days ago, and I've been trying every night, doing progressive pinning in all forms, different pin setups. Prior to just now, I had picked the left side in isolation and picked the right side in isolation, so I knew I was close, and sure enough, I did get that open, but we got to get it on camera. So I will try to provide commentary during this pick. However, there are parts of this pick that require some focus and attention, so I might not speak for a little bit. I don't know, but I'll do my best. So there are 3 zero lift pins in this lock. One is on the right side, 2 are on the left, and zero lift does not necessarily mean zero lift. There's also a really high lift pin on the left side, which is pin number 4. And pin number 4 and pin number 3 on the left side really like to ping pong with each other. So since I know the binding order at this point, having spent so much time with it, I probably won't mess around too much with hunting down the binders. And yeah, let's get to it. So the first phase of this is to pick the top pins, which are just standard pins, albeit somewhat weird. And if you get those picked, it'll give you a little false set. Let's recock that and try again. There we go. Little false set tells you you've got those picked. To combat the ping pong problem, I'm going to go straight to that high lift pin. And I am going to try to get that lifted all the way up. Hopefully I was under it there. Double check top pins, those like to fall down. And to make sure I get that pin number 4 all the way home, I'm going to be using this Sparrow's hook. Okay, I think I got it. So that guy should be in its true gate. Pin number 3 is the one that likes to ping pong with, so that's the one I'm going to attack next. And despite having this homemade flag with depth markers, it is still a real bear to get in the chambers and under the pins. One click. I think I got a second click out of it. Okay, assuming that guy's in the right place. Pin number 1 is the last binder. I just heard something drop. Was that pin 3? Let's double check pin 3. Yep. Okay, I think I got it all the way home that time. Okay, pin number 1. Also a high lift. Okay, I'm looking for another false set, which I don't have yet. So I'm gonna double check these pins that I've lifted, see if they need to be lifted up anymore. I'll also check those zero lift pins, because like I said, they sometimes do need a lift. Just really making sure felt something there. So might have the left side picked now. I'm gonna move on to the right side. I'm gonna attack this first pin. It's binding a little bit. Moved it up one notch. Check pin 2. Pin 2 feels really loose. Pin 3 on the right side is a 0 lift, but I know this one definitely needs a little nudge. See if it gives me anything. I got a click out of it, but I'm not sure that's what I was looking for. Just gotta double check this left side and the top pins. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. I think I hit pin 5 and I got a little bit more of a false set. So let's go back to the right side. I think I was nearly picked on the left, but not quite. Pin 2 doesn't want to do anything. Feels like it might actually be set. Check pin 3. Yep, pin 3 just gave me a little bit of a false set. So again, that was that 0 lift pin, and obviously it's not a 0 lift pin. So let's see what else we got. Pin 4. What you got for me? Feels like it's binding. Okay. Got a click out of it. For pin 5. Okay, got a click out of that. So something's holding us up. This first pin might not be up all the way. Don't want to let off tension too much because it's really easy to drop stuff in this lock. Let's see if I can get that up anymore. What's holding this up? We've got to be close. I think it's that first pin. Man, I don't want to let off more tension than that. See if we can brute force it up. Okay, I think I got it up. Might have dropped something towards the back. Let's see, go all the way to the back. Okay, I think pin 5's good. Pin 4 seems good. What is, although sometimes I'm misled because I think I'm in the right location and I'm not. So let's double, triple check. Like I said, it's really hard to get on these pins. Okay, I just got a little bit more of a false set. I think that was, I can't remember if that was pin 4 or 5, but I'm trying to get 5 now. I think it's binding. I think I got it in position. I don't know that there's much else holding this up. So let's see. Start probing some of these pins and see if any of them give up the ghost. Somebody's got to be holding us up. Don't have much success using the hook in this. It's very difficult for me, but I'll give it a shot. Might have to let off tension and let some of these right side pins fall back down. Let's go ahead and do that. Slowly letting pins drop. Okay, I think stuff in the back is what fell down. Go one more. Okay, let's see. I think pin 1 is still all the way up where it needs to be. Check pin 2. See if pin 3 gives us that extra false set. Yep, it did. So I think we're on track still. Pin 4 might have gotten a click. Pin 5. Good click out of that. Man, I wish I knew what was holding us up. Checking pins 4 and 5 again. I think 5 is good. Okay, I think pin 4 is binding. Got it. Yes. Oh, that feels good. Okay, we gotta gut this guy. Let's keep things in frame. Okay, wow. Okay, I can see that is picked. Let's get the pinning tray over here. See, I made a little 3D printed clip for the back because if you have experience with those metal clips, they are a pain in the butt. And I was doing so much progressive pinning with this that it was becoming a real pain. So off with that. I'm going to use a shim for the back. Like shaking, that was so rewarding. 6 nights of working on this. Let's make sure I don't screw up the gut though. Okay, get that shim all the way in there. Okay, I think we're good there. All right. Okay, where to start? I guess let's get the sidebars out. Let's get the top pins out. These like to stay in there. Get the finger pins out. Let's see, do the left chamber first. Lots of springs. 10 of them to be precise. Okay, I guess let's do a close-up of plug. That's where the sidebar on the left side goes. Sidebar on the right. And these first three are where the pin tumbler part of it is populated. The other two are not populated, which is interesting. And let's see. One of the sidebars. The other one. And I'm just going to arrange some of these finger pins so we can see that they aren't mastered. We can see the true and false gates. Come on. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's get up and close on that guy. Oh, I guess I should take the top pins out too. Driver pins. That might be smart if I'm doing this gutting. Don't want to get called out on a technicality here. Let's move these guys down. These little springs for these drivers like to go flying. And they are very small, very hard to find. There's one of them. That last driver. Come on. There it is. Dump out the other springs that appear to be mashed together now. Okay, take a look at the Bible. Another close-up. There's the drivers. All right, look for a follow-up video on everything I learned throughout this. I have a lot of detail I want to provide to the community. There are some great videos out there. However, I think I can hopefully help fill in some gaps in what I've learned. This is a super challenging lock. This is my first black belt lock I've ever picked. Satisfying to have it finally open, but man, what a pain. So hope you like that. Thanks for watching.